How does your training look? Because I personally experienced got but for your fighters, how does that look?
So they do their runs in the morning. Run गरेपछि they do a little bit of skill. Um, when the gym is open, it's easier because they do the run, come back, then they hit the bags, they do drills, clinching अलिकति गर्छ. And in the evenings, then I oversee the whole training. So we got pad work on days that we have sparring. We have sparring. We got bag work. We got drills. We got technique. I focus a lot on technique. My teaching style, Masan, I really want to explain everything. Like I want to teach you Muay Thai, so that once you know Muay Thai, you automatically know how to fight. You know, rather than like teach you how to fight with Muay Thai strikes. I want to teach you real Muay Thai so that that converts into like actual. So I spend a lot of time on technique. Most of my teaching, I do just technique. Pad holding, but the boys hold for each other, girls hold for each other. But technique, I'm very like, your foot should be turning this way, your hand should be turning that way, your weight should be on this leg, you know what I mean? Like your balance should be here, your hip should be turned. For me, it's more of the small little details, and then what this shot leads to this shot leads to this, how do you defend this, best form of defense, different types. For me, it's more technical. Yeah? I enjoy that also, and I honestly feel like the time the end, 16, 17 years of my life, the end, and when you give up that much time, like, man say doctor to 6-7-8% doctors भन्छ हैन त 16-17 वर्षमा त like मैले जुन जुन टेक्निकहरु सिकेछु like I know that 5-6-7 years गरेको मान्छेहरुलाई त्यहाँसम्म त्यो knowledge हुँदैन नि त. So that's an edge for us जस्तो लाग्छ के for me, my team. So I focus more on technique. Like drill, you can drill anywhere, man. Right? You can do strength conditioning anywhere.
Skills, yeah. What about sleep and diet?
Very important. Very important, bro. HRV नै ट्र्याक गर्छु म कतिवटाको त. Yeah. Like Parika, when she first started, she overtrained के सुरुमा. So अलिकति overtraining भएर she had like massive calf injury भयो के उसको. And then she had to fight 2 or 3 fights with that injury. Actually 4 fights she fought over the course of time because we kept thinking ठिक हुन्छ because of calf हो हैन. But TK bhayene, and then like I remember, and she even lost 2 of those fights. And Parika fight, so it was weird. And one fight, mother after she won this fight, but I remember third round, so I had to carry her out of the ring because she's like, I'm gonna pass out now, and she dominated the whole fight. But she's like, I'm gonna pass out. My legs hurt so bad, the pain is so bad that like my head's spinning. Uska hath uthaune bitike, as soon as the referee raised her hand, I ran, I grabbed her, I picked her up and took her to the changing room. Rakere pansani khako. We went to so many doctors, we went to so many physios, we went to top surgeons. Surgeon धरीकोमा गए क्या उसको काफ देखाउनलाई केही भएन है. Dry needling, scraping, cupping सबै गऱ्यो. Like बिचरा she had like 3 minutes in her. After 3 minutes her calves would just give up. And then the aura ring भन्ने आउँथ्यो के त्यतिखेर. अहिले पनि छ Aura Ring, but त्यतिखेर चाहिँ Aura Ring, once you bought it, like it was a one-time payment, and then you just get access to the app. So त्यो Aura Ring मा चाहिँ HRV track गर्थ्यो के. अनि coach Alok, who's one of our teammates जिमखाना पहिलेदेखि नै, he was like, "Dai, what's her HRV like?" भन्ने के. So we checked, and it was really low, like super low, like dangerously low. So then what he said was like, let's just make her rest for a while, like sleep enough. Usko rati ko sleep track garunga, deep sleep kati cha, and then just regular sleep. And we tracked that. Once we started regulating her sleep, no surgery, no physiotherapy, nothing, bro. Calves afai thik bhayo. Usko sleep regulate bhayepachi, like automatically she started getting 8, 9, 10 hours of sleep per night. Within weeks, it was like it had never happened. So for me also, I was like, damn, man, I knew recovery was important, I knew sleep was important, but like we went to surgeons, to doctors, it was crazy, bro. औषधि मात्रै कतै खाए बिचाराले. Painful as त्यो घरि scrape गरेछ, घरि घोच्दैछ, घरि cup गरे, nothing's working. It's just त्यो छुँदाखेरि नै उसको काफ अब यो जस्तो के tight के bro, super tight. I still don't know if it was actually the HRV or what, but for me, the sequence of events happened in such a way that, okay, let's track her HRV, let's track her deep sleep, let's change this, and then let's see if she gets better. So for me, it's like That's what did it. You know what I mean? There might be like doctors out there who'll be like, man, what the hell is this guy talking about? But for me, that's what did it. So for my fighters, you got to sleep on time. You got to wake up on time. You got to eat right, right? You can't be, you got to be disciplined and no boom boom. In Thailand, there's no boom boom. So yeah, no boom boom.
Is there an easier, I don't know, tip to sleep, or like, is there anything you have on?
Garo bhai bhane zinc khane ni. I know, until your sleep regulates,
Ayo.
right? Magnesium.
Zinc helps?
Yeah.
Uh,
Keep it like organic, man. Don't do crazy stuff like taking sleeping tablets and stuff like that. You know?
I took melatonin for a...
Yeah, melatonin helps too. I take it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
They regulate गर्नुपर्छ क्या sleeps, and then you have to force yourself. Doesn't matter how you do it, man. You meditate. You have to listen to white noise. If you have to, I don't care what you do, but you sleep. You better sleep. Plus fight the throw training गरेपछि रात निन्द्रा लागिहाल्छ म.
तर sometimes soreness ले नै निन्द्रा आउँदैन.
Keeps you up. But
Keeps
that's
you up.
for a while. After your body gets used to that soreness, then overtraining, we pull back on our training as well. Okay, we were doing like a lot of hill sprints, एकदमै regularly. Okay? So we pulled back on our training significantly. And this was skill मा मात्रै focus गर्यो. More ice baths, more recovery time, making sure she sleeps more. She was my big lesson in like, oh wow, recovery ले गर्दा यस्तो हुन्छ. Because मैले नि अब पारिकाल ट्रेनिङ गरेको 3-4 वर्ष त भइसक्यो, and that was in the beginning of her career. By then also I had like at least 12 years, 13 years in sport, but I'd never seen that happen. Never. उसको कस्तो पनि भयो, लकडाउन थियो. लकडाउनको बेलामा कोही पनि थिएन. So she turned up. She used to live close to me and the gym, and we'd taken on this project of like Project World Champion type. Okay? So it was Parika, Prapti, and me. And two time Prapti had gone to the US for a month. So it was just her and me. And the morning and evening we'd just be training. Like we train like crazy. Okay? So it's partially my fault too. Which is why as a coach you live, you learn it. I take responsibility for that as well, because I really did push her. ऊ पहिल्यैदेखि फाइटर भइरहेको भयो एउटा कुरा होइन. तर अब के गरिरहेको मान्छे, like all of a sudden I started training her as a fighter immediately नि त. I should have eased her into it.
कति like what was the age when she...
19. 19.
Okay.
She was 19, Prapti was 13.
Because because मेरो साथीहरू, like a lot of, I see my age को मान्छेहरू sleep त्यस्तै छ. Even I'm the same boat. I sleep at like what 12-1 बजे and then wake up at like 6.
Oh yeah, that's not good, man. That's not good, bro.
and then त्यो बिहान फेरि कलेज आएर फेरि सुतेर फेरि दिन गयो भने चाहिँ it goes good. But it's if the sleep is bad, oh god.
Yeah. Bro, I'm like the worst person to be around if I haven't had a good night's sleep, man. I'm super cranky, super annoyed. Like,
how much hours of sleep do you get?
Do I get? Actually, to be honest, I don't get more than 6.5 hours of sleep. Titima, I'm okay. Like 6 hours of sleep, I'm okay, right? I'm not an asshole. But if it goes like below the 5 भन्दा कम भयो भने चाहिँ like at least for until I get my coffee, I don't want people around me. People don't want to be around me. एउटा coffee खाएर चाहिँ I'm like psychological, okay? It's not that the caffeine does anything for me, man.
So it's okay.
I just feel like okay, now I have energy to face the day, you know. Otherwise I feel like I'm drained. I'm still drained from yesterday, and I got to take on today now. But I still say sometimes it's tiring, man. Like
2 years ago, I discovered one of the juiciest burgers in town, served by Tease Your Palate. And guess what? I'm thrilled to announce that they're sponsoring this video, and they've also opened a sister venture by the name Sicily by Tease. With the same service and with the same quality, they're serving you some delicious pizzas. All the details will be down in the description. Make sure to check them out.